This video is your stimulus check update for Wednesday, April 29th for individuals who receive Social Security benefits or SSI, and it's whether you have or have not received your stimulus check. Hey everyone, it's Matt. Welcome back to another Blind to Billionaire video. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. But I'm here with my wife, Corey.
Hi.
So we're going to get right into it. There's some new information out on the socialsecurity.gov/coronavirus website. So we want to reference some of that information from the website and get right into it because it's important. So, thoughts?
No, this is just a really, really helpful chart that I think everyone will benefit from.
Yeah, so they put up this new chart and it's actually really nice. Both of us were just reading through the chart. There's a lot of really great information on there. So as we've been discussing in a lot of our videos, everyone's situation is different. Everybody receives a different type of program, whether it's SSI, Social Security, maybe it's a combination of both. Maybe you have dependents, maybe you don't have dependents. There's just so many different situations. But what's really nice about the information they just put up on the website, they built this chart and it's a really nice built chart. I mean, it's really nice. And you can look at your exact situation and figure out like, hey, I haven't received my check, why? And then you can look at this chart and figure out, okay, here's my situation. I receive SSI, I have dependents. If this, then what? And then you can look at the chart and figure out like, okay, this is why maybe I haven't received my payment yet.
Yeah, so basically there are hyperlinks that you can click on and it tells you exactly your situation. So like I'm just going to throw out a situation. I began receiving Social Security retirement, survivors, or SSDI benefits before January 1st, 2020, and I did not file a 2019 or 2018 tax return, and I do not have a qualifying child. That's me.
Yeah.
Click on it, and it brings me exactly to a little chart. I can kind of, that wasn't the best. I can kind of show you the chart. The point isn't necessarily that you can read the chart, but just that you can see that there's a clear chart. Mm-hmm. And then the question might be, did I, so then the chart says like I filed a 2019 or 2018 tax return. My answer is no. Okay, keep going. I have one qualifying child. No. Mm-hmm. What action must I take to receive the $1,200 payment? No action required. Mm-hmm. When and how will I receive it? It tells you by the end of April. And that's it. So does that help?
Yeah. And again, Corey just said you'll receive your payment by the end of April. Just recognize that's not for everybody. So
it's
for a lot of people
in certain categories,
certain situations. Just because she said it, don't say like, oh, you said. But I would highly recommend checking out this website. There's so many different situations. You're going to find your exact situation. You click on it, and then it basically just tells you, here's what you can expect. Here's what actions you need to take, if any. In a lot of situations, it's no action at all. Now, if you're someone who has already received your $1,200 check or a fraction of the $1,200, again, on this page, it tells you if you didn't receive $1,200 as your stimulus payment, it says, look at this and we'll give you some explanations of why you received a different amount versus the $1,200.
Yep, exactly. There's hyperlinks to that too. So if you received an economic impact payment for yourself that was less than $1,200, you can read why at the IRS's Economic Impact Information Center and Economic Impact Payment and the Treasury Offset Program. Yeah. And you can click right to it. And so it's really, really handy.
It is.
I mean, I would say 85% of the questions that people write in the comments below, like it's very clear on this chart, which is great.
And the reason we're making this video is because, first of all, it's a really helpful tool to have on the website for you to look. Not only that, we receive so many comments. Lately, this week, it's been a lot of people commenting saying, I got my payment, but then equally as many people saying, I haven't got my payment. Where the heck is it? This whole thing's a scam. It's a lie. It's like, okay, first of all, it's not a scam. It's not a lie. It's just not everyone is going to receive their payment on the exact same day. But they rolled out this tool just a couple days ago on the SSA website, and it's really nice. So we wanted to show this to you and just say like, hey, check it out. There's a lot of great information.
We also wanted to let you know that in this article on SSA.gov, they specifically say that the Social Security Administration does not issue the economic impact payments. It's from the IRS, and so all questions should be directed to the IRS. This is just a helpful tool.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the other really great thing, I think Matt was probably just going to say it, is if you're like, when's my check coming? You can go to the IRS.gov website and click on
what is it called? Get my payment
Get
tool.
My Payment Tool.
Some stupid name. Get my payment.
What it was. That's why
So that's on the IRS.gov website. It's Get My Payment Tool.
Yep, and all you have to do is just click on it, enter a couple of basic things in so that they know it's you, and it will tell you pretty clearly, I think, when it's due.
Yeah.
Or when
Another thing too is there's also this new information that we just talked about on the SSA website. They have information on there for direct express people too. So if you have direct express, there's also information on that website for you as well, saying like, well, check it out for yourself, but it says a lot of great information there. It tells you where you can expect your payment. And in some situations, people who have direct express, you're actually going to receive a paper check instead. So again, read through that. I just read through it, and I think you should check it out yourself. But just because you have direct express, it doesn't mean that's where you're going to get your payment. You may actually want to check your mailbox instead.
Yep, and this is new as of April 27th.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is quite current.
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted me to say that.
Yeah, no, that's great.
But this is quite current, so we're not giving you old information, we're giving you new information.
Yeah. So for all of you who have not received your payment yet, I keep saying this to everybody, keep checking your accounts, do the research on the website, and again, check your mailbox. A lot of people are getting paper checks that are expecting a direct deposit, but it's actually showing up in their mailbox instead.
Yep. And it's tough. It's really tough to wait. It doesn't seem fair. There's no good rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
The distribution doesn't make sense.
However, what's really nice about this chart now, I mean, if the government were on their game, which, I mean, let's be honest, they're typically never are, but if they were, they would have had all these tools in place before they even announced any payments, or they would have had them in place like immediately when they said payments would start going out, because I mean, realistically, payments started rolling out, like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago?
15th.
Something like that. And now we're at the end of April. So many people have already received them, but there's still a lot of people who have not. But now it's like, okay, you guys implemented the tool like at the end, but there's still a lot of you that can use this. But what's also really nice about this is when they roll out more stimulus payments, which I would anticipate they will be. Yeah, highly likely there's going to be more payments coming. At least all of this information, these tools, all the infrastructure is in place now, so that in the future, like in the next month or two, whenever these new payments start rolling out again, we have all this new information to reference and say, like, where the heck is my payment and what can I expect?
Exactly. And I mean, they say this on the news every day. Unprecedented times. They didn't have a play. I mean, it hurts when I say that. They do it a lot.
Right.
But they didn't have a system because they've never done this before, and it's tough.
Yeah, everything's new.
But it's mostly tough for people who need the money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough for everybody. So anyway, we produce these videos to give all of you the information that we're finding and help everybody navigate this confusing time. We get it. It's confusing. It's uncertain. Nobody knows what the heck's going on. There's a lot of questions, and a lot of times we don't have the answers. Not necessarily we don't have the answers, but even the people that should have the answers, they don't even have the answers.
It's not printed anywhere, basically.
So,
if there's answers, they're not always printed.
Yep.
But what we'll do is we'll stick the link to this chart down below.
Yep.
And then you guys can click on it and find out
check
information.
It out.
So
yeah,
I think
so
it should
please
be very, very helpful.
Check that chart out before you leave your questions down below asking, like, I receive SSI, I don't have any dependents, when will I get my check? Please check out that chart first before you leave questions like that.
Go to Get My Payment at the IRS.gov website.
Yeah,
that is the best way to find out when you will get your payment.
Exactly. The Get My Payment tool on the IRS website. Again, that website has not been working perfectly for everybody. Again, just be patient with it. They've been working on it a lot lately, doing some updates. So just keep logging in each day, checking it out, and hopefully it'll be updated at some point for you sometime soon.
And in the future, we will be back with another video to let you guys know about the second payment, if there is one. So keep with us, because we'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll definitely let you know.
Hopefully facts.
Yeah. Hopefully this video is helpful. If you know anybody who still receives Social Security or SSI and they have not received their payment, send this video on to them. We anticipate this is going to be helpful for a lot of you who have not received your payments quite yet, and hopefully answer some questions.
And if you have received your payment, let us know, because it's exciting news, and we can all celebrate.
Yeah, exactly. All right, have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you again soon with the latest updates when we get them.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. See you later.